Hi everyone, Austin with Sun Fun Kits. So today we just want to give you sort of a preview on another little project we'll be working on. This has to do with internal heating. Heating seems to be a big topic these days, and we do have the heated battery jacket, which we should be having. Really won't be something that you can use this season, but the upcoming season, winter 2022-2023, it should be ready. However, in the meantime, for the V3 kits, we'll actually have a V3T, which is a thermally heated system. Just want to give you sort of how it looks. So, it actually catches a little bit. So, what the V3T has are two silicone grade heating pads, and they are connected to the sides of the case. Each one is about 40 watts or so combined about 70 watts. And when you're building your kit, you'll basically set it up the way you normally do, and this will fit pretty much all the prismatic cells. And it's not connected on the cell, so it'll make it easy for you to still have it DIY friendly in and out. And once done, you can then have a sort of a heated element. So we revised the plate a bit. We now have the sort of C, and we actually added a notch. So as you can see, plugged in, a nice little notch that allows the heating pad to come out. And then you can, attach it to a power source. Now you're wondering, well, wait a minute, I just can't have this heater running all day. You're right. So if you watch our SFK 200, you'll know the 200 actually has a heating port. So these pads actually don't have a positive or negative as long as you have a terminal. And we'll actually include like this already crimped. You'll basically put one crimp here, and with the T option, if you choose a 200 option, you'll have it pre-ready, so you just basically attach it here and it will basically get that. And the other two you basically attach to the negative terminal of your battery, and we'll update that in the new model, the T version of the kit. Now some people will say, well, that's fine and dandy, the 200's got a thermal heating port. What about me? My BMS doesn't have all that. Okay, so for those guys, we have a thermal switch option. This will pretty much make it to where any BMS on the market can now essentially have thermal regulation. So again, you'll program this. It's very easy to program. You'll program this, and you can set it to turn on at, like, I don't know, if you say, hey, if it drops below 40 degrees, turn on. And the thermal switch has got its own thermal probe, and it's attached, and we revised the spacer, so now you have the active balance on one side and the thermal probe on the other. And when this is turned on, it will basically turn on the heating. And by doing that, you can now have any Joe Blow BMS basically have thermal regulation using the thermistor that's built into here. But probably will be about a month before these are available. We'll have the V3 kits out first, and then the V3 thermal kits out towards middle to late March. So we'll get a ramp up production. As far as cost difference, you're probably looking about a $60 cost difference. Well, probably closer to 50. It's actually probably going to be closer to $50 cost difference. But these are very high quality, thermally regulated heating pads. Only downside is you are going to be heating your outside of your case. So that's one of the reasons why I personally have a preference for the heated jacket. But this wrapped around in some blankets will do quite well. And these are built to our custom specs, so they fit the kits directly. The V4 that we're going to eventually come out will actually have 3 heating elements, 2 on each side and 1 on the floor. So just maximum worst case scenario, you can still be able to use it. Anyway, that's what we have for now, and we'll just let you guys know when we get some updates.